If you're watching this video, you made a Firestick 4K purchase from the Balanced Man TV, and we appreciate your business. Been doing this for about a good year now. Had a lot of happy customers. Had a lot of good feedback. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is give y'all a visual tour of how the Firestick works, a little bit about the cable app and some of the movies and TV shows and some of the settings that are available. So when you first get your Firestick, you're going to go and you're going to put your Amazon account in, and once you do that, you're going to go to the settings, which I'll show you real quick. And you're going to go to network. All these directions are in the Firestick Getting Started guide that come with your Firestick. This is just more of a visual representation for you. Here's your wireless networks. You pick your network. You hit OK, and it'll basically ask you for the password or network key. You enter that, and you will get a connected. It'll say signal strength good. I think it says very good, fair, or poor. If it's fair or poor, you definitely want to move either your router or something to make that signal stronger. You may also have to invest in a extended wireless network adapter. So back to the home screen. Most of you guys are going to be like, hey, how's this cable app work? All right, here we go. So we're going to go to the Game Master X app. Open it. You will already have your username and password entered for you if this is the first time you've ever bought a Firestick from me. If you have additional Firesticks, I will have your username and password and send it to you, and you will need to enter that before you can actually get to the screen I just got to. Now there's 4 options here: live TV, TV guide, video on demand, which is your movies, and series, which is your TV shows. The TV guide for the Firestick, the navigation is not where it needs to be right now, so I don't recommend using that. Live TV is what you want to be on. So on the left, you'll have, here's all your live pay-per-view events. So any live pay-per-view event that is on that day will be on here. Then you'll have your USA TV, USA Full HD, all your locals as far as areas for ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. You do not get Memphis news. If you're buying this in the Memphis area, I guess Memphis just isn't big enough to be put on the map yet. But you get tons of locals as far as if one's not working, another one's going to be. So you actually have a lot more options that you would have with regular cable. You actually get UK TV, so channels in the UK. Canadian channels, kids TV. So you got kids. It's literally has Disney to Cartoon Network to you name it. Sports Fanatics, Fox Sports, tons of stuff. Detroit, it's specific to certain states. So just run down through here. Most likely you're going to be able to find what you're looking for. African TV, Albanian TV, Brazilian, Caribbean, Dutch. You guys get the point. Just run down through here. If there's anything you want to watch, it's on the left hand side. Click it and you'll be presented with these channels. More sports, NBA, NFL, AHL, NCAA, ESPN Plus. This is going to be a good one for you guys that are into sports. pretty much tons of UPS, ESPN Plus. And we have music channels, live cams. This one's pretty cool. You can see what's going on around the world. And your adult channels at the very bottom. So back to the USA Full HD. So say there's something you want to watch on your normal channels that you're used to with DirecTV or Comcast. You click this, you can just click the very first one, and it will give you a guide with all the channels and what's playing. Most of these have a guide. Some of them actually don't display anything. But most of them, all the common ones, have a guide. And it's pretty accurate. And if you want to watch the actual show, you click again and it goes to full screen. Click back to go out, click back again, and back again. So, one thing I want to tell you guys, sometimes your Firestick doesn't want to update all the time, as far as maybe you leave it on, you come back, you reopen the cable app, and things are not displaying correctly. What you need to do is go to settings, go all the way over to update contents. It's good to get in the habit of doing this every day, depending on how much TV you watch. You just click update all. It will update the live TV, the latest movies, the latest TV shows, and your TV guide. You've got other settings in here. This one's very important as well, the player. Now, player 1 is the default. If your movies or TV shows are not playing with player 1, switch to player 2. I don't know why it works, but it works. Video size, speed test, support. You guys can poke around in here, but there's really nothing else that you need. Those are going to be the 2 or 3 main things. As far as favorites go, you can come down here, click favorites. Say you want to make a channel your favorite. Click this. And you just hold down the OK button on the Firestick, the big round button in the middle. Just hold that down and you'll get a star on your channel. And then when you want to view all your favorites, once you've built your list, you just come right here and it displays all your favorites. You can also organize A to Z, Z to A, and there's a search function for things. But that's pretty much it, guys, as far as the cable goes. Now the movies, we'll open that up for a minute. Just like the cable, you have everything on the left-hand side. Most people are going to be going to new releases. It's got the latest stuff. You click it and you hit play. And voila, there you go. So, that's the cool thing about this cable app. It's actually got movies and TV shows built into one app. You've also got 4K movies, which is pretty cool. Hey, you bought the 4K Firestick. You know what that means? You can watch 4K movies. And if you have a 4K TV, it's going to look pretty badass. Same goes for TV shows. Just come on down through here and they are pretty much going on for days. I'm telling you, if it's not in here, I'd be very surprised. Well, let's click on one just so we can see. There it is, pops up. Boom, it's got the seasons. Just go up here, highlight them, pick whatever season you want. Click the episode. And boom, it starts playing. Alright, so that's pretty much Game Master X, which is your cable combined with movies and TV shows. Now, if you have any problems with the movies or TV shows in Game Master X, I've installed a multitude of other apps. Cinema HD, Cyberflix TV, Nova TV, BTV, which has kind of been on the fritz lately, and Morphix. I'm going to go through these and I'm going to show you guys how they work. Alright, Cinema HD. Pretty cool, pops up. You got your little drop down thingy right here. You got different categories to choose from. Most people just leave it on the default, which I think is popular. Yep. So you just go down here, you find you a movie you want to watch. And it will pull up streams on the right hand side. Go over to the right. Usually you just wait a minute. Highlight it, click play. I'd already watched this one, so it asked me if I wanted to resume or start over. Now here's the problem you're going to run into sometimes. On the free movies and TV shows on the Firestick, sometimes some links work, some links don't. Some links buffer a lot, some links don't. Now I offer a premium movies and TV show service which gives you premium links. What that means is you can go out and in here there will be actually colored links. These are private links on private servers that will actually usually not buffer if you have a good internet connection. And it offers less aggravation for less than the cost of Netflix as well. So let's go. But say for example, you still want to stick with the free stuff. Cool, no problem. What we'll do, we'll get out of this app since that one didn't work. And we'll go to Nova. Nova TV is pretty good. My buddy Brad introduced me to this, and it works pretty well for the most part. So let's see here. We've got trending. Let's see if we can find that one. Actually, I'll show you guys the search function that is on most of these. You go up here to the little magnifying glass, you click it. Now when you get to this box, you can use the voice on the Firestick remote. What you do is you hold down the remote button and you say what you're looking for. Knives Out. And it puts it in there for you. You have to be in that search box when you click the microphone on the Firestick. If you don't, it will try to take you to purchase it through Amazon. You click next. There it is, Knives Out. You click OK, and then you click play. Now it's going to pull some links, just like the other app did. These, once again, are free links. All right, you see how that link is a different color? I have premium movies and TV shows I've signed up for. Now I'm going to show you guys that green link. When I click on it and hit play, it should work pretty quick. Okay. I know there's a better copy than this out there because I've seen it. Either way, if something's new in the theaters or just come out, sometimes it comes up looking like this. You just have to click around and find a better link. Point being, it worked, it went there fast, and it's definitely worth a little bit of extra money for the movies and TV shows if you guys watch a lot of them. So that's a little bit of Nova TV. And then we have Morphix. This app is pretty cool. It's basically simple. You've got movies, TV shows in your settings. Click movies. You hit trending. And this app will actually play the first time you click the link. It doesn't actually look for multiple links. It's got just one link. And it either plays or it doesn't. Let's try this again. Well, maybe we can try popular. Trending doesn't want to be cooperating. Well, apparently this link is not working at the moment. Anyways, this is why I install multiple things on my Firestick. So now, I probably need to update this app actually. My personal favorites are Cinema HD, Nova, and Cyberflix. They've been my go-tos. When one of them's not working or doesn't have a movie, the other one's got it. 9 times out of 10. If not, you got to wait a few days for it to get out of the theaters and somebody will put a good copy up and you can watch it. So here's Cyberflix. If you go all the way to the left and click these little 3 lines, you can choose between your TV shows, movies, favorites, if you have any, and settings. Most of you won't mess with any of this. And that's pretty much it, guys, as far as your new purchase of your Firestick 4K. That's just kind of a quick overview on how things work. It's really not any harder than using Netflix. I'm going to show you guys a couple tricks. So if you get your Firestick and you do not see these apps, what you can do is hold down the home button on the Firestick remote, and this screen will appear. Now here you're able to put the Firestick to sleep, which you really never have to do. You can mirror the Firestick with your phone, and you can also get the settings this way. But in this case, say you don't see those apps that I've listed in my getting started directions. You're going to click apps, and all of your apps are going to appear in here. And I'm sure you're going to want to move them to the front of the list. So what you'll want to do is click the three lines on the remote after you've highlighted the app and click move to front. Now when you do that, that puts it at the front of your list. So I'm going to go back to home, and see where it says recent. These are the recent apps you've been through. Your apps and channels is what you're looking for. All you do is scroll through and you'll see all the recent apps and channels that you've used. Now another cool feature is right here, you can click left one more time and you can get to that same exact screen I was at, where it says see all. So that's pretty much the full tutorial on how everything works. There is a couple more things I want to go over with you guys in the settings that I think you'll find very useful. So the cool thing about the Firestick 4K is you can actually sync the volume to the TV or the sound bar, and you can control the power of it as well. To do this, you'll want to go over to equipment control. And then you'll want to go to manage equipment. And right here is where you do everything. You add a TV, a sound bar. It's got advanced settings for Dolby Digital audio. It's got all kind of things, but you definitely want to take advantage of this because you have less remotes to mess with. You can control most everything you need to, or at least the basics, with your Firestick TV remote. Here's another very important feature. Say you have an application, an app that's not working, or it's crashing, or it's just not acting right, and it needs to be reset. You go here to Applications, go down to Manage Installed Applications. We'll use the cable, for example, here. Let's say Game Master X is not working correctly or it's acting funny. What we'll do is we'll highlight that, click the OK button, and we'll go down here and we'll do what we call a force stop. This actually stops the app from running. And a good thing you can do is you want to clear the cache. This will prevent anything in memory, any errors, from re-popping up, and it kind of refreshes the whole application. You do not want to hit clear data. Clear data will make you re-put your password in and get rid of all the settings that you set up customized for your Firestick for that app. But those are the two main things you're going to want to do. Now, one more thing which is very useful if things aren't working correctly is you want to go over here to My Fire TV. you have restart. This is the first thing you try when things are not working correctly, because in the IT world, when you restart something, it's amazing how much better it works. So one you don't want to hit is this. If you hit this, it's going to ask you to confirm on another screen. You will be completely wiped out and the Firestick will be back to normal. All the work I did will be gone and I will be charging you again to redo it. Ha ha. Stay away from that setting. One thing you want to make sure is developer options. You always want both of these to on, especially if you have modified apps. I do that for you from the start, so that shouldn't be a problem. There's other settings in here, but you guys can roll through them and see what you think. If you have display problems, you can go in here and you can click display and you can edit display to where, say, something's not fitting in the whole screen, or it's too big, it needs to be shrunk, vice versa. All that can be done in here. 9 out of 10 are going to work perfect when you plug them in, but sometimes some hardware does not vibe well with the Firestick, depending on, but the newer technology is pretty good on it. I guess last but not least, the good old network. If any of your apps are not working, not connecting, anything, the first thing you want to try to do is make sure your internet is working. If your internet is on the fritz, your Firestick is going to be on the fritz. Once you've verified your network is working, you want to come in here to network. If you're having issues connecting to the internet, if it says not connected, it'll say not connected. Right over here under the security WPA PSK. If it says not connected, what you'll want to do is click the 3 little lines to forget the network. You'll want to reconnect. That'll try to bind to your wireless again and hopefully give you a good connection. This is after you've tried the reset on the Firestick I showed you earlier. Well guys, once again, that's pretty much the A to Z tutorial on the Firestick 4K. I really appreciate your business and look forward to helping you guys in the future. And don't forget, referrals will get you $20. Thank you again, and y'all have a good day.